Welcome to Profiletraders. This is Reza and you're listening to my market analysis for January the 10th. If you go back to the video from yesterday, what I said is that because of this day holding a very wide range extending from 2258 to 2277 and then the other profiles all being within that range, I said that the two numbers to look for a breakdown would be 2258, for a breakup 2277. And as long as we could not exit out of these two main parameters, we were going to rotate within that range. And also I mentioned as we were coming down, there was very little momentum on the way down. As you can see, the profiles are very balanced, very short in their range, indicating that there was absolutely no exit or a rush to an exit of the market. And therefore, once we did approach the bottom of this 2258, the overnight did hold, and matter of fact we bounced and closed towards the upper part of the overnight at 2264.75. Once that was established, it became very clear that the overnight low 258, that line down there, was support buy, which I indicated to my trading room before even the market opened. And then on the way up, you had a resistance at that point of control, the blue line, which made 2274 to 2277 as a resistance sale. Now we look back, both the support did hold and the resistance as well did hold magnificently well, and the two level contain one the low of the day, one the high of the day. Now the fact that we did came back down and close towards the lower range of today, we must give this session victory to the sellers. And now that we are very close to 2258, the likelihood that we will break this level is greater than the likelihood of coming up and breaking through the 2277. Therefore, be on a lookout. If we break 2258, first downside objective is 2254, and past 2254 I have 2244, which is a major big level on a big term chart. That level breaks, market will be under a lot of pressure. On the other hand, if we continue to fail to break the 2258, very possible that we will again rotate back and forth within this 2258 to 2277. Now as far as crude, I indicated yesterday that because this was a bit too much oversold in the very short term, that we could very much so see a push up into the overnight and possibly into today's session to two levels. 5240 was my minor resistance and 53 was my major resistance. Well, as we closed at the very low of the day, overnight did not bring in selling whatsoever. Matter of fact, we pushed exactly towards that 5240, and then this morning again, if we divide the profile, you can see that within the first half hour it was all on the buy side. But then the problem took place when the second half hour, the B period, was unable to confirm the buy side that took place on A, and instead of breaking the high of A, it did come break the low of A, which trapped every single buyer that went long in the first half hour, and then the result of it was a deluge of selling that came in, confirming the weakness that was established by the day session prior to that. So we did extend the range down with C period, got some continuation with D, went a bit rotational in the middle, and then further sell off into the session as we are watching it right now, the pre-market. Right now you're watching the rig count that was just released. Always you have to be aware of the rig count that takes place on 2:30 of a Tuesday because it makes the market move. Now, fact that we are below 51, it's a problem. Next level of support is 50. But I will repeat the same thing as yesterday. If I come in tomorrow and I see that the overnight was unable to break the low of today, I'm expecting an initial push to the upside during the day session. Of course, if overnight breaks the low of today and there is more follow through down, 50 is going to be the next target. So now let me give you a little bit of a resistance levels going up from here. 51.15 is your first level of resistance. If we come through this and we pierce through that, 51.42 or 51.40 is the next level. After that, we are talking at 51.64. So 51.64 and past 51.64, past that, the whole profile above it where you have these doubles and triple at the point here, all that range could be subject to a retracement on the upside. On the way down, as I said, 50-50 is one level and then 50 even number, and I believe if it does reach 50 level, it's going to become a very attractive buy, because after 50 is reached, we would have seen a drop of 5 points during this last leg of a down cycle. So be careful tomorrow as well. You are going to get the oil reserve numbers or inventories out, and that always has a very aggressive impact on crude oil. This was Reza with Profiletraders. Thank you for listening. And again, if you wish to learn market profile, check my website. You can get all my 5 courses, 1 year to my trading room where you get education and trading, all of it for a fair price of $550, 30 days money back guaranteed, and you also have a 2 days trial to my trading room available. Thank you and good luck for your trading tomorrow.